to today's video. Today I'm going to be doing an unsolved disappearance of Madeleine McCann. So I did one of these a while back and I did it about Elisa Lam. Elisa Lam was a different case though because she was pronounced dead and they found her dead. But with this case, she hasn't been found dead and she's actually been found nowhere. If you guys want to see more of these videos, make sure to give it a big fat thumbs up and hit the subscribe button right down below to get me to 6,000 subscribers. Also, make sure to hit the post notification button. It's next to the subscribe button and you'll get notified whenever I post any videos. Madeleine McCann was born in May of 2003. She went missing in May of 2007. Her and her family were from England, but were on holiday vacation in Portugal when she went missing. They were vacationing at an apartment complex called Praia da Luz. I will insert a picture of it right here. When they were visiting, the parents decided it was a great idea to go to dinner, which is a great idea, but they didn't want to go with kids. So they decided that they were going to leave the kids in the apartment room and go down to dinner with their friends. The floor that they were staying on was a ground floor, and from the actual apartment room and the place that they were eating at was about 180 feet. I will insert a picture of like the map between where they were eating and where the kids were at. Harry and Gary are the parents, by the way, because I'm going to refer to them sometimes, and you're not going to know who they are unless I tell you. Harry, throughout the night, was checking on them, and they were good. The twins were there, and Madeleine was there, by the way. Madeleine had twin siblings. But Carrie was checking on them throughout the night, and the twins were there, and Madeleine was there, and around 10 p.m. that evening, Carrie went to the room, looked at the twins, they were there, went to Madeleine's room, and Madeleine's bed was empty, and Madeleine was nowhere to be found in the apartment. Her window was opened, so that kind of freaked her out there for a second because she thought instantly that Madeleine escaped because the twins were still there, and someone wouldn't just come in the room, just take Madeleine and not the twins. I also forgot to mention that the back patio door was unlocked. So this would make total sense that someone came in through the back patio door, grabbed Madeleine, and went out through the window. There are several different theories about what could have happened to Madeleine, and to this day, she has not been confirmed dead or alive. So there's about 5 or 6 theories, and the first one was that it was a burglary gone wrong, that someone came in to burglarize the house and Madeleine woke up and the intruder took her and left. This would make sense because they just did only take Madeleine, and possibly that Madeleine heard someone come in and was being loud and disturbing them, and if anything, if they didn't take Madeleine, Madeleine could be like, oh, someone was in here. So they were like, oh, let's just take Madeleine and leave. And again, the burglar would have come in through the patio door, left through the window, or vice versa. I don't know if the window was unlocked. Another theory would be that she wandered off. This could totally be a thing because she is 3. Maybe she was looking for her parents. Maybe she had a bad dream. Maybe she wanted to know where her parents were. So she left and never came back. Someone who was also vacationing at the apartment complex saw someone carrying a blonde girl over their shoulder around 10 p.m. that night of Madeleine's disappearance. This is super fishy to me, and it gives me the chills because not only was it blonde, this person blonde, but also looked around the age of Madeleine, and it was also right around the disappearance of Madeleine, which you would think the investigators would take a look at or, find evidence, but never, ever went back to this case and did anything with it. And if they had went back, Madeleine could possibly be alive right now, which blows my mind. But back onto the topic of wandering off, this could have totally been a thing. You would think, if you're 3, you would just wander off, and she might have got lost and never returned. Another thing is that African people took her to Africa and are now using her. This one's a little weird to me, I think. But actually, a couple months after Madeleine disappeared, there was a tribe of African people saw with a blonde girl over their shoulder around the age of Madeleine. But it turns out that that was just a 5-year-old girl of a local farmer. That was that local farmer's daughter. Another theory, which definitely could be a thing, is around the time of Madeleine's disappearance, there was people going around to the apartment rooms and knocking on people's door asking for money. This could have easily been a thing. They were asking for money for children orphanages and fundraisers and stuff like that. That definitely could have not been a thing for sure. And we're going to apartment rooms, knocking on the door, and possibly went to the McCann's door, knocked on it, Madeleine answered, and then they stole her and ran off. This is a little weird though, because she is only 3 and you would think that she's too short, but you never know. Like, I don't know how their doors looked, but this one just, again, I'm just not 100% sure about this one, but you never know. The last 3 theories could be that maybe the parents were involved. Like, maybe they set this up so that it would look like they were at dinner, went back into the room, and Madeleine was missing, and they planned for someone to come into the room, take her, and leave, and then act like nothing happened and they had nothing to do with it. And this is a huge theory because a lot of people for years have thought that it was the parents the whole time. Another theory could be that someone stole the child to bring to a childless couple. You know, there's been lots of people that have been out in public and say, oh, I've seen Madeleine, I've seen her with a man and a female. It's scary to think that Madeleine now could be with a family who isn't her real family, and she doesn't know that. And the last thing that could easily also be a thing is a sexual assaultment happened, and this is kind of like, this is a common thing nowadays, and it's really sad that someone easily could have taken her, and it could have been a pedophile, took her, sexually assaulted her, and either kept her as her own or killed her. You know, it's really creepy, and I really hope that's not the case, but it could easily be something that happened. Those are the main theories. Again, nothing has been confirmed. She's been sighted everywhere supposedly, and we never know. It's crazy to think that she could be alive or she could be dead, you know, or she could be living a happy life but not knowing that she's Madeleine McCann, who's been missing for years. And that's the other thing, like, she's been missing for years, so you would think if she was possibly dead, like, where would she be? You know, you would think that people would know or have found her by now, but also if she was alive. So it's like she just disappeared in thin air. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see more about these and more unsolved disappearances, because I'm all about this stuff, then make sure to give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button right down below to get me to 6,000 subscribers. More Christmas videos will be coming your guys' way. I love you guys so much. And yes, I'm on my iPhone. I know it's really crazy, but my camera has been acting up and it's dead right now, so I was like, might as well use my iPhone 7 Plus. But I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys. Mwah!